Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another episode of Teens Biz Talk podcast. We are super excited that you are here with us today. If you are listening on any of our podcast platforms, please, by all means, go ahead and subscribe so you do not miss not one episode. If you are watching us on our YouTube channel, hello, make sure that you subscribe and like. Also, go ahead and comment. Tell us just how awesome this particular episode was and all the takeaways that you got, because I know you're going to have takeaways from this one. I have no doubt in my mind. So make sure you check that. Before we jump into talking to our guests that we have today, just want to let you know today's episode is being sponsored by Bateman Empowering Educators. At Bateman Empowering Educators, we take away the trial and error method of your teenager learning about money and entrepreneurship and replace it with a practical blueprint to equip them to create a five-star financial future. So make sure you check down below and see what we have available. All right. So let's just jump right into it. We are so excited. Today we have with us Mr. Justin Pruitt. Hello, Justin. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
I
Everything.
am
I've been having a great day. Hope you've been having a blessed day too. Yeah.
Yes, I have. Thank you again so much for taking time to talk with us. So we are going to jump right into it. If you can let us know, what is the name of your business?
So the business I newly created, the name of it is called The Juice, and it's a hair care product for my community, and all different hair types.
Wow. Okay. And so this is a podcast all for our teen entrepreneur community. So if you can let us know, how old are you?
I recently turned 19th on January 28th. So just recently I was 18. Just getting started. So now I'm getting a little older, 19, and I'm doing my thing and expanding everything.
That is awesome. Well, happy belated birthday. So
Thank you.
excited
Yeah.
for you. And so, okay, the juice, which is a hair care product for the community, and I'm thinking for natural hair type. Like,
Yes, ma'am. Natural hair types. So
okay,
it's a hair growth oil. Yep, it's a hair growth oil that I went and created, and I had the ideas. I had a vision. Used my imagination to create it. It wasn't. It was more of like a okay. I saw it, visualized it, and decided to create it. And um, in my area, there's this place called an apothecary, basically where you can go and get or all natural organic herbs, stuff like that. So I got a lot of different hair growth oil type of herbs, that's all safe, organic, and vegan, non-chemical free, and decided to take action and create a product for people that want to grow their hair in a nice, healthy way with chemical free, especially
mm,
being at HBCU.
yes, that is great. All right. Shout out to the HBCUs. I'm a Clark
Yeah,
Atlanta University grad right here.
yeah.
Woo! The support. Awesome. So I really think that is wonderful because for so long in our community, the hair care products that were available were not the best for us, right? But it was what we had, and so we used what we had. So just in the midst of business, in the midst of you doing your research, right, seeing all the other options, natural options, vegan options that were available, did you come across any type of difficulty just in terms of creating the right combination of things, or can you talk a little bit about, was there any trial and error that you had to go through with setting up products for your business?
I feel like I didn't have too many problems through it. Definitely, I changed different type of ingredients that I felt would be more proactive for the type of things I wanted to use.
Mhm.
Um, but I'd say there's definitely some. I looked in through other products and saw the things that I liked and didn't like, and there's some chemicals in some of the products that I had looked at that are very well known. So I kind of wanted to definitely stay away from that and add on to what was healthy. And I've really been taking in and studying people like Dr. Sebi and a lot of people that do holistic healing and stuff like that. So my whole niche is I want to move towards is holistic healing. So I decided, okay, I have even a bigger dream than just the business, but I had to start small or a little bit smaller so I could have the income to create that and also be helping people in my community at the same level by giving them access to good products at a good price.
Okay. So I love to hear, and even in the very beginning, you said you had a vision about it. I absolutely love to hear that. I think that's the difference between folks who just have an idea of something, right? And when you have an idea of something though, and I mean you feel it, like it's just it becomes a part of you. And so it goes from just an idea to like you said, a vision, like, no, I have to figure out a way to get this out here. So you just mentioned that the hair care portion is like a stepping stone towards the overall vision that you have. Would you mind sharing with us kind of what's your next step? If it's proprietary, we don't want
Yeah.
to infringe.
Oh, it's all good. I'll definitely want to explain that. But so I'll tell you how it all started. So it went around probably maybe I'd say a month ago during winter break, and I was really doing a lot of meditation, taking my time, doing a lot of things to really tap in within myself and my consciousness, and really like start to learn. And I started reading at the time, and I felt more of a connection within myself, with Source, with God, right? And before I would go to bed, I start to just see myself in certain situations, and I'd start to have ideas and ways to grow myself and grow, start a business that I've been wanting to do. So my first idea I had got was starting my own shop of holistic healing, and that's my biggest dream is a shop for holistic healing. It's more of like a juice bar, but it has all types of stuff, more of like a mix with an apothecary. But I want it to be like a spiritual experience inside of the shop. So when people walk in, they feel the positive energy, high vibrations, and frequencies. And along with, I want the shop to be filled up with all my own hair products, my own natural deodorants, without any of the chemicals in them, aluminum free. So I want to have fluoride free toothpaste, a lot of things that affect your body negatively that a lot of mainstream products have. I want to make sure I don't have any of that in there. So I wanted to have also juicing there, so fresh juicing of all organic fruits and vegetables. I want to have areas with my own sea moss, but I just want to make it an experience where um, I could have a place for the young Black community and older Black community, and really anyone, but especially in the community I'm in Fayetteville and at FSU. At our school, we don't have any places kind of like that focuses on taking care of yourself to a high level. So I want to have it right next to FSU, so the students that can walk towards the shop and really take care of themselves and have a good experience. And then on top of that, I want to do like poetry nights. I want to like do a lot of different things for the students and communities. I want to do nights where we talk about maybe business and how to build your credit, but just a nice safe area where people can come in. And then I want to also have hammocks in there so people can go lay down and read in the hammock and like just have a good time. So that's my that's, I want to say it's my biggest dream, but right now it's up there. I'm gonna even continue dreaming bigger than just that. But the steps I'm taking right now, taking action right now, is creating the products, right? And then as I create more of my products and I have the funds to do that, then I could create a safe place in my community to be able to have my own brand and everything inside of there, and help just help everybody around me on top of helping myself.
Wow, that sounds refreshing. Very refreshing, like just as a place to be able to go and be and learn and grow, and wow, just be a community is what it sounds like. That sounds great, Justin. Wow, I'm so happy that you're able to have that vision, and I can just hear the passion, just even as you're explaining it. And yeah, I have no doubt that it is going to happen. So I had the privilege to meet you actually during a business event, right? It was an online kind of networking challenge that we were a part of.
Yes,
And
ma'am. Yep.
if you wouldn't mind just sharing a little bit of, just kind of what you got from the challenge, right? Being an entrepreneur, and then if you can share with our community, for other teenpreneurs that are listening, how can they network? Like, how did you come upon hearing about this particular event, and just what are some ways that they can continue to network and get in different rooms to learn different information and meet other people?
Okay. So I'll start off with the things that I learned from the event. One thing I had said previously was procrastination is the biggest goal killer. So I remember Neil Davis has spoke about this, and I really thought about it and took it every day and really thought about what it meant. But it's like a lot of times we'll wait to do things. We'll set goals so far in front of us, but we don't take action now to get towards those goals. Um, and we focus on the past and we focus on the future too much, but we don't take the steps right now in this reality to change so we can get that future, right? If you take steps every day, then you'll get that, right? So you have to plant that seed and then water that seed and allow it to grow. You can't, the plant isn't just going to grow right away, right? So that's something, my biggest thing I really took from it was taking action to what I want. And once I heard that, it allowed me to take action on my business and order everything, get everything, and start thinking about recipes and start learning more, because something that was keeping me back was kind of procrastination and getting too comfortable. And then also another thing he had said was get comfortable being uncomfortable. So even as a football player, I've been training my mind to, when I'm uncomfortable, when I'm tired, when I feel like I have nothing left, to keep pushing. So I can get comfortable being in that mind state in the game, right? So that's definitely some great things I learned from him. And then some good ways for networking, I feel like, as a young entrepreneur, is really going out and trying to search for it and try and grasp onto the knowledge and the wisdom that people have for us, because a lot of the times it's not always just going to come to you. A lot of times you got to go and look for it, right? And it's so much easier than it used to be. Now we have technology and we're in the information age, not the industrial age. So it's like you could get on your phone and you can go watch YouTube videos, or you can go and find people that are like-minded like you, and start network marketing just through devices and whatever, right? So I feel like the best way for young people is to use the social media and the phones that we on all day and start getting wisdom. And then on top of that, once you start getting to a certain vibration and frequency of looking positivity and love and joy and looking for the things that you want and working hard for it, they're naturally going to come, because you're attracting positive experiences towards you, right?
Yes. Yes. There is definitely a lot to be said in terms of the first part of what you were talking about, right? The mindset. Neil talked a lot about that also. So changing the mindset, like you said, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable and just having that right energy. Yes, a lot of truth in that. A lot of truth in that. Thank you for those tips of how young people can get better engaged. So what are some ways? So you mentioned you're in college, right?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
have your business. You also just mentioned that you're a football player. What are some ways that you balance all that with, being a teenager, being in school? So I would imagine you have your home life and your friends and all of that. How do you manage all that?
I'd say for myself, but giving advice for anybody that is also in a situation like me, not even just being an athlete, but anybody that goes through a lot of maybe things that can cause stress, really is finding peace within yourself and really having different techniques to do that. So for me, I started doing meditation every morning for 10 minutes, right? So I do meditation, and then after that, I do affirmations after. So I'll be like, today's gonna be a great day. Everything is in alignment. Everything will happen the way it needs to be. Starting my day off healthy in a good way, so my subconscious mind attaches into those words early in the morning, because that's the time when your mind is really attaching to things and grabbing on things. So I tell myself that, and every day has been a great day and a good day, right? And then also a really good tip is to not really focus on the past or focus on the future, just focus on the now, because that's the only thing you can really change or create. So the more I stop focusing on the past and being like, okay, well, yesterday, I didn't catch that one pass, right? If I focus on that, then I can't focus on today making that play, or if I'm focusing on the future, I can't build my reality now. So I feel like staying in the present moment is also another good technique, is being really present in the moment, right? Um, Another technique I use is journaling and writing down like how I feel. And I feel like a lot of people, uh, my age hasn't really got to that and may see it as, oh, that's for older people, that's for whoever, that's for, but it's a best technique to really empty out your mind of thoughts that you don't want to have in there at that time. So let's say it's like a storage space for your thoughts. You can put it somewhere. Not like you don't have to have those anymore, but if you're going through a lot, it's a good way to store it somewhere else so you can focus on the things that you need to focus on. So journaling your ideas, journaling your feelings. I have two different journals. I have a business journal and then I have a personal journal. So I kind of separate things more of like personal, how I feel that day, or just feel in general, things I need to get out. And then business is like, okay, I'm tracking my business goals, different ways I could have opportunities.
Mhm.
So that's another good way I feel like is journaling, being present, not looking towards the past and future. And then I'd say another technique is uh I say really staying positive throughout the day and always giving good energy, because it's a law of the universe. If you give, you're gonna get what you give back. So really staying positive all the time, because the more positive you are, you're gonna attract positive experiences. So like if even if something bad happens, I understand that everything happens for a reason. So if that happens, let's say I didn't catch that pass, maybe me not catching that pass is gonna make me work harder to catch the next one, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's always a good way of looking towards something, and instead of looking towards bad things, like, okay, let's say your car broke down. Well, maybe it's time for you to expand and get a better car, just different ways to look towards things in a positive mind state.
Yes. Wow. This has been such an amazing conversation just for me. I feel like the rest of our community was able to listen in, and I hope they got what they needed to get. But this has been awesome just for me. Just really appreciate the way that you've spoken from a business standpoint, but you've really just addressed ways to be the best mind, body, and soul. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow. Thank you very much for that. Was there anything else that we did not talk about that you would want our community to know?
Um, I'd say some advice I could give is to really take care of yourself, along with spiritually, mentally, and physically. But really invest time into you, because the more you invest within yourself, the more you can invest in somebody and other people, right? The more you build yourself up and you can be positive, then you can bring that positivity to other people. So really finding that balance in between being there for other people but being there for yourself, right? um and always giving back and being positive is really, that's the best advice I can give for anybody. um Doing different techniques along with meditation. So being out in nature, because nature is really the best place to heal. So going out in nature and taking your shoes off and learning like grounding techniques, that's been scientifically proven to bring you energy and bring you release negative tension throughout your body. So doing that, eating healthy, getting sun. Like for me, I try and get as much sun as I can. Like right now, I'm getting sun while we talk, right? So doing a lot of different techniques to keep your body, healthy, being in nature, and then as you do that, your skin will start to glow. You'll start to feel healthy. People will see you and be like, "Whoa, I love your energy." That happens a lot. So just take care of yourself, and everything else will work out. And then along with helping other people, staying at a high frequency and staying in alignment with source.
Yes. Wow. Thank you so, so much for that. And for those that want to connect with you and follow you and stay up with everything that you have going on, how can they keep up with you?
I'd say the best way anybody can hold contact with me. I'm easy to get in contact with, but My Instagram is juiceteam_J. So they can go to my Instagram. I also have Facebook, just Justin Pruitt. You can find me on there. But yeah, my Instagram or Facebook would definitely work. So I hope everybody listening to this, receive some positive vibrations and frequencies just from this, this talk I'm having with this wonderful lady in front of me. So and continue to grow and invest in yourself, invest in other people, but also, find ways to get back into the true nature of yourself and to be in nature, because that's, social media has really taken over a lot of people and their perceptions on life. But you have to realize that we didn't always live like this. We used to live in nature in a lot of different ways. So getting back to that, sure.
Great. Thank you so much. So for anyone that was not able to jot down how Justin said you can connect with him, no worries. It will be all down below in the show notes. You can just click on there. Please, you need to follow him. You need to support him with the products, and you just want to stay abreast with what's going on, because I know he's got good things happening. All right. So we look forward to hearing your thoughts, definitely down in the comments below. Go ahead and put what was your takeaway from this episode. And as I share in every podcast, remember, everything in creation was created with a gift inside of it. That includes you. So go out and share your with the world. Until next time.